Yeah, today's topic is next one is the HU management. So that's where we are going to cover. This is an important topic for any EWM warehouse where you want to implement. So you should be very good in the HU management, how to configure HU management, okay? How to maintain packaging material. Because all HU management means you know that is the packaging is important, okay? What do you mean of HU management? As you know that HU management means is a handling unit management. Okay, how do you define HU management? Okay, to define handling unit, it is a packaging material, as we discussed last time, right? HU management means HU means what is handling unit is a packaging material with a product or products. Okay, having a unique ID. Okay, having a unique ID is called HU HU handling unit. Okay, to do that, the process is called HU management.
Don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on bell icon to update yourself with latest SAP videos.
That means any in a warehouse to what if at all you want to package certain products. Earlier we discussed only products. Now we are going to discuss more on HUs, handling units. Okay, as I said, a packaging material with product or products with a unique ID is called a handling units. As we know that we discussed a lot of times, just I'll bring some kind of pictures so you should understand what is the handling units. Okay. I'll share a picture so you will understand better. Okay. As I said, like handling units. Earlier we discussed even a lot of things like this one. You know that this is the pallet. Okay. When we discussed last time is a pallet. Okay. And also we discussed this is the packaging material. Okay. Pallet is also packaging material, and any cardboard is also is a packaging material. Okay. But if you look at this one, this is the, I can say is a cartoon. Maybe you can say that cartoon. Okay. That means inside maybe some kind of like a number is there. Maybe it's 10 number, 15 number, anything, you name it. For example, Coke bottles, assume that. If I want to pack a Coke bottles, like, maybe one case, you can say one carton. Usually the units will always there. Okay. Units of, what is the units typically we use for anything? Each, for any product, single product, we put a each. Okay. If you want to maintain as a cartoon, okay, one cartoon, one C, maybe one cartoon is maybe around 12 units, 12 units or 12 eaches. Okay. That's called EA mean eaches. Eaches. Okay. That's one quantity. So 12 eaches. One cartoon is equal to 2 liters. Assume that this cartoon box may having a 12 Coke bottles. Okay. Like that we can see how many is there. And maybe I think 6 by 6. Am I right? So one pallet is equal to around 6 cartoons a day. Right? 12 cartons, sorry. It is a 12 cartons. That means, see, 12 cartons we keep on the pallet. Okay. This is the overall HU handling units. So typically what we do here, so like, you have a pallet, wooden pallet, and wooden pallet is also, if you look at this one, is a 4-way pallet. Last time we discussed what do you mean by 4-way pallet, 2-way pallet. 4-way means or 2-way means, how this pallet is accessible. Okay. For the warehouse operator or warehouse clerk, how it is easy to access for him is a 4-way or 2-way. That means forklift, if you bring the forklift having a fork, right? 2 forks in front of that forklift. So whether he can access in all directions so that he can pick this HU handling unit and carry it to the storage bin or any locations. Okay. So you need to understand, right? Whenever you receive it also, or whenever you deliver auto, what you do first, you will put a wooden pallet, or whether a wooden pallet, or whether it is a plastic pallet, or in anything in that matter. Typically in the industry, people will go for a wooden pallet and also otherwise a plastic pallet. Okay. So if you look at here, the pallets also I discussed last time, like, what is the different pallets we have, Euro pallets, because each European Union having their own specification for pallets. Okay. And also it's a sizes within the Euro pallets, we have different sizes also. Okay. You need to understand within the Euro pallet, you have different sizes. when is a different sizes, okay, we always, for example, wooden pallets. Within the Europe, we have a different combinations, two-way pallet, one-way pallet. So it will vary. And also sizes, it will vary that. Okay. Assume that in a Euro pallets, Euro wooden pallet, under that also we can see that whether two-way pallet or a four-way pallet, or like, even the sizes will vary. Similarly, plastic also, plastic pallets. Same thing, there also sizes will change. Okay. And also the kind of packaging material they define, okay, it will vary also. US pallets, I said CHEP pallets, okay, CHEP is also there. See, these names, when I call US pallets, Euro pallet, CHEP pallets, and even P63 also. And also just a pallet, some of things. And the engines also, for example, if a massive engines is there, they define another massive engine related material. Okay. So once you go through any industry, first of all, you need to understand their packaging materials. Okay. Because if you don't understand, you can't configure the HU management. Okay. You should understand their packaging material. I mean, their as-is business, what kind of packaging material they are using, what kind of pallets they are using. Okay. Whether wooden pallet or CHEP pallet, within the wooden pallet, what sizes they are using. Sizes, because you need to maintain some HU type handling unit, HU types. So you need to know the sizes as well. Okay. This is a typical HU handling unit, as you said. Okay. HU is a combination of the packaging material. See, if you look at that inside, I can't see, but there is some products are there. Okay. A combination of the packaging material. Okay. Plus the product is either it is a single product or products with a unique ID. Why we call it a unique ID HU? Because that's where you can always recognize this entire physical product. Physically, you can recognize it physically. Okay. That is called unique ID. For every handling unit, whenever you receive or whenever you deliver, so you will put some kind of label. Okay. That is called HU label, handling unit label. Okay. HU label. That's a unique ID, because even it may not be the same, because once create a unique HU, once you use it, you cannot use it, because typically we may not reuse the HUs. Okay. We may not reuse handling units because that is unique. Even you may delete today, or because that history will be there. Whatever you do in a warehouse, am I right? When you receive it, that HU you might have split into several HUs, but original HU will be there retired forever. But we never reuse that HU number. Okay. So always remember that is a unique HU number. Okay. Unique ID. You can see the barcode. Okay. HU mean typically if he created some number, maybe 10-digit number or 15-digit number, is a number only. Okay. Typically we go for number only. Depends on the business. Okay. And some business, the HU number with a combination of this something SCSSA, that's called a serialized number. For example, European, they go for SSC number. Okay. Serialized number plus with the HU number. The combination they go for that. Some other countries they go for just HU number. Okay, maybe 10-digit number or 15-digit number, which is a readable number by any scanner. It can read the HU number. That's unique number. Okay. Typically the HU what contains, that whenever you receive, typically what is their HU number, what is the product inside, who delivered for that. So some kind of address and all that. We will discuss the HU management more on that, printing labels, how to, okay, while receiving, how to do the label management, and while picking and packing, how to do the pack labels or ship labels like that. That is a printing related.
Don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on bell icon to update yourself with latest SAP videos.
Okay. Just if anything, if HU means is a combination of the packaging material with the product or products with a unique ID. That's very important, unique ID. For every HU you receive it, there is a unique ID. It contains a packaging material and products. Okay. Just I will drop this one. Just I will bring some more pictures so you understand more on that. Okay. And also we discussed last class, this is the palette styles also there. Okay. Okay. Is a palette styles. So see this is the two-way palette. Okay. And this is the, hope you can see my, okay. This is a two-way, but is a different, like, the naming conventions are there different. It may not be that clear for you, but two-way, both are reversible. Something is, they said, is a close boarded and no board. So something, it's a different. But don't worry, these things is not relevant to us. Just we need to maintain the master data. That's it. Okay. They will give a more explanation on this one. Just we maintain each one as a one packaging material. Okay, like this we maintain packaging materials. So appropriately, whenever remember, for HU management is a more useful for the outbound side. Inbound, because you receive them, right? So inbound, you may just you define as a generic HU also. Okay, generic handling unit also. Receiving time, because you don't know, am I right, supplier, what kind of packaging material is going to deliver. Okay, because when we are going to do HU management while creating a ASN, that is called inbound delivery. You have seen. Okay, once purchase order we create, then supplier will deliver some product. Then he will communicate saying that yes, he is going to deliver it. There is a advance shipping notification, we receive it. Then against that